Welcome all you Cancer signs to your weekly energy update. This week, instead of only having readings by each of the elements like fire signs, water signs, etc., Spirit wanted me to have weekly energy updates for each of the signs. I'm not sure if that's what they want me to do going forward, but this week we are doing that. So I'm excited for that. Also, this is going to be for April 24th to May 1st. They are timeless readings, so if you are finding this reading outside of that time frame, still watch the video and trust your intuition that it brought you here on purpose for a purpose. But if you are watching this during this period, we have this week on April 30th, the Taurus New Moon. So because Taurus is ruled by Venus, we do have this beautiful, restful, self-loving, self-nurturing energy with this new moon. So we're just going to look into what the creator would recommend an area where you can have some rest, some self-nurturing in. Also this week, I'm going to be putting out the monthly readings for each zodiac sign. So if you haven't subscribed yet and you want to be notified of when those May readings come out, then just make sure to subscribe and then you'll be notified. But we're going to jump in, starting off with these Ask Your Guides Oracle, and just see what area of your life they think you could have a little bit of rest, a little bit of nurturing. All right, so what would you like? All right, there we go. So for our Cancer signs, you have unconditional love. Divine Mother. So definitely, and this is so perfect for all you Cancer signs, because you're ruled by the moon, and the moon is Mother Luna. She represents the mothering energy, and so this definitely has this message about loving yourself, mothering yourself, being the mother to your little self, and possibly there's some healing or some energy around your relationship to motherhood or to your motherly experience growing up that you can be looking at here. Let's see what they mention here. This is card number 1. You are number 1. So, of course, this is about acceptance, fulfillment, nurturing, like I talked about, and affection. You are a precious child of the universe. The Divine Mother is present, urging you to open your heart and drink from her cup of unconditional love. You are her beloved and treasured child. Feel her endless flow of divine love streaming towards you. Any self-rejection and self-criticism you may be feeling at this time are wounds inflicted upon you by an unconscious world and are not part of your divine soul. The Divine Mother is working with your soul to relieve you of these psychic injuries and doubts. Let her restore you to wholeness. Divine Mother's counsel says, accept what is holy and true about you. You are a lovable and much loved child of the universe. The Divine Mother's love is available to you in all ways. Accept, breathe, relax, and allow her nurturing vibrations to soothe your soul. Ask her to still your doubts and insecurities. The Divine Mother's message to you is, you are forever my beautiful and beloved child. Wow, I love that. Also, if you're depending on your faith and religious upbringings, if you don't believe in like a Divine Mother, look at that as the Holy Spirit, the Comforter, because that is the mother nurturing side of the Creator. That's one way that it is interpreted in the organized religion. So just feel that unconditional love. Unconditional means no conditions, not one, because it just takes one single condition to make it conditional. So there's nothing you can do to lose this love that the Divine Mother has for you. Nothing you can do to gain even more of it, because you have it all right now, 100% of it right now. We're also going to pull from these Power of Surrender cards just to see what else Creator feels you could let go of. You can rest around in your life. So for our Cancer signs, what else? Okay, actually, they went to those two. And your first one is surrender to Spirit, or like the Holy Spirit, like I said, right? Once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let Spirit work its magic for you. Yes, surrender, like that need to control, and just let the divine run with it. Yeah, and then surrender to success. You are ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an existing new world of possibilities. I love this little, it's almost like this is like a gateway that you can go through. And definitely there's this feeling of this with this unworthiness has been impacting, one, your belief that you're worthy of success, but the other is this worth that you believe that you're worthy, that one, that the Spirit, the Holy Spirit, the Creator, the universe would care about things that, you know, even to the tiniest detail in your life, much less the big, huge things in your life. You're just like, well, I'm kind of on my own, but the Spirit is letting you know you are their child. You are so loved and so worthy. Ask them, surrender to them those things. Just ask and say, hey, you know, if this is for my highest good, for my life, my highest experience, you know, can you help me with this? Bring me answers. Let go of the, it has to be in this, you know, thin little line, and allow them to take care of it and bring light upon your situation, but also surrender to, you know, surrender these limitations that you feel you have in your life, and allow them to bring the impossible in. Allow them to have, you know, miracles happen in your life, okay? Because we're going to pull from these tarot of the divine and just see what else they want you to know about this love, love, love. Surrendering to Spirit, surrendering to success. One more time. All right, so what else for our Cancer signs? Okay, there we go. What else? Okay, want that one. How many are here? Okay, so we got those two and that one here. Okay, any others? Okay, no, none of those. What else? I feel like there's, okay, I was going to say at least one more. And we'll put that one first, since that one came out and showed itself. So it moves to the front of the line. Let me just get these back in order. All right. So you do have the Nine of Swords, and swords are your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations. And so these beliefs, you know, the Nine of Swords is sometimes called like the nightmare card or the insomnia card, because there's so much on your mind, so much fear around things that are not happening, and they're causing you to lose sleep, or like you said, you know, having nightmares about things. And so there's a lot of anxiety and stuff coming in, but it's great because the 9 is like the Hermit card in the Major Arcana, which is about the internal search. And this 9 of Swords is basically bringing to your awareness that, and right when I said that, the camera was 919, so there's all these 9s happening, that it's this internal belief that it wants you to look at. And so you are so close to the exhaustion, which the 10 of Swords after this is this exhaustion card, where usually someone's laying down in the sand with all the swords stabbed in their back. And that's all those beliefs, all that conditioning that you've had growing up that have taught you not to feel worthy and not to feel like you're worthy of success, and that there's all these conditions around love. And so you are ready to look at those because you're almost ready. The 10, the next step is to let go of that. It's basically the ending and new beginning of these beliefs that would be coming in. So I love that for you. Let's see what else we have here. Yeah, the Magician. Again, card number 1, you had card number 1. And the Magician basically represents, and a lot of times they would have, in the deck, they'll have like the infinity symbol. In this one, they have the star here, which this represents your eternal spiritual self, your powerful, supernatural, eternal being that you are made of unconditional love. And she has her wand to the heavens, which acts like this lightning rod where you bring that beautiful love down into you. And then they usually are pointing at the ground, which has them bringing that power, bringing that magic, down into the, to the world. And I love that because this is basically, they usually will have a table in front of them with all the 4 suits in it, all the wands and the pentacles and the swords and the cups, which represents you have everything you need in the physical world to make your dreams come true. So you have success is your basic power. You have this ability to be successful in whatever you want to accomplish in this life, whatever you want to experience for your highestness here. So you do have this power that they want you to know of here as well. Yeah. Because then you have the Empress. This is all about Mother Nature, Mother Nurture. This is like the Divine Mother. I mean, they do have the actual Divine Mother here. So it's basically coming through, and this is crazy. If you look at the expression on their faces, it's like almost exactly the same. And I love that synchronicity because it is basically, this is new birth. This is abundance. This is, like I said, Mother Nature, Mother Nurture, taking care of yourself, allowing yourself to be taken care of by this beautiful motherly divine energy as well. So, and if, this is a general reading, if you have like a very, just such an unconditionally loving energy coming in, like if your mother has passed away and she represented this beautiful love for you, or a grandmother, or some other, and it can be male or female too. It could have been someone who was very nurturing in that they made you feel this beautiful love. Just know that they are also making themselves known and letting you know that they never left your side. When they pulled back out of their physical body, they immediately were right by your side in spirit, and they have been there every second since then, and you will never leave your side until you join them on the other side, and then you will both go to all the other loved ones in your lives and stand by them. And they don't have to share themselves between, people. So if you have other siblings or other people they cared about, they don't have to share their time. They can be in all places all at the same time, 100%. So they don't have to split their time or attention or their love in between a variety of people. They can give you 100% of that love always. That's one of the beautiful powers we have on the other side. We're not limited by time or space like we are here in the physical realm. So I love that for you. And then you have the 10 of Cups. This is beautiful. Cups are emotions. The 10 of Cups is all about super emotional abundance, which basically, one of my favorite cards in another deck shows like all the cups stacked upon top of one another, and the cup at the very top is turned upside down, and that is the Ace of Cups. It's the chalice. That's the unconditional love. It's full of that, and it's pouring down through all the other cups, kind of like at a wedding when they have like that champagne fountain where it's being poured and it just keeps going down. That's the love that is outpouring into your life. So beautiful. I love this. Feel that warmth and that love this week. And then you have the 2 of Wands. And the Wands is your passion, your drive, your inspiration, your spiritual energy, and your overall energy. And I love that this has come out as the final tarot card that we're going to pull, because for me it represents the two different areas that your energy comes from. One is from the human side, or one that is rooted in fear and fight or flight and all that conditional stuff we talked about, this Nine of Swords area here. And the other is from above. It's from the unconditional love. And so it allows you this message that says, wherever you focus your energy is what grows in your life. So if you focus in on all this nightmare and all this conditions and how you're not meeting and all the lack in your life, that is what grows. But if you focus on the other, if you basically kind of like, this is Glinda the Good Witch from The Wizard of Oz, she's like, wish upon a star, focus on what you do want in your life, success, this unconditional love, and then that is what grows in your life. So I love that they brought in this, again, this power that you have, because you hold the Ace of Wands in your hand here. Here's the Two of Wands too. Two of Wands also, for some of you, means with this new energy that's coming in, what are you going to do with it? What are the steps you're going to take? Do some planning during this time too, with this new exciting energy coming in, this new belief, letting the old beliefs go and moving into this beautiful power that you have, accepting yourself as being lovable. What if you could do anything in your life, what would you do? And if money and skills and everything didn't matter, what would you want to do with your life? And start making some plans and maybe take one little baby step towards that dream. So I love that. Then we're going to pull from the Celebration of Love Oracle and just see what else. One more time. All right. So for our Cancer signs, what else would you like them to know about this week, please? Okay. This one right here. Creativity. Nectar of divine essence. And this is so perfect with this Empress too, because she's the number 3, and 3 is the number of creativity. And so as you connect to this love and you allow it to flow out of you, once you get out of the fear and out of all this, conditioning and the suppression that comes with all those conditioned love, all those thoughts and those beliefs and those expectations, you get to thrive. You just have all this creative flow that comes in with this beautiful divine mother energy, and it just allows you to see ways of doing things that you didn't think you could do before. Let's see what else it says here too. Yep, this image celebrates that our creativity is truly divine. It calls us to step up to the plate and to be the creator that we were meant to be. Do something today that you normally would do in a mundane, habitual way, and approach it from a truly new, creative, innovative way. The special message for this is that you are in a rut about something and are being inspired to look at it with a fresh, creative approach when dealing with it. So yeah, definitely what I was talking about here with this Two of Wands. It's time, even if you had a dream and you're like, yeah, I've done it all before and it never went anywhere. It's like, well, it's time to look at it in a completely different way. And then we're going to pull at least one card here for your final messages for the creator this week. So what else would you want our Cancer signs to know this week, please? What would you like them to know? Okay. That one right there. Okay. Any others? And last pass. Whoa. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. So, yeah. So you've got family. Family is everything. Reconnect with them and tell them you love them. And I really feel like that's for those of you that had family that's on the other side that, is no longer in your life here. So definitely that's them letting him know, reach out to us, we hear you. And if you want to hear from them, you just have to raise your vibration from that, the noise of the fear, chaotic world is very statically and loud, and it's hard for us to hear the whispers of love. But if you raise your vibration intentionally and purposely to that of unconditional love and joy and peace and laughter, then you can hear, because that's the frequency at which Spirit speaks. So you can hear them there. Then you have trust. Trust your intuition in what you're feeling, sensing, seeing, and experiencing. Yep, so getting out of your head, connecting to that realm. You have communicate with others more freely, speak up, you have a right to be heard. So I love that in this, I kind of feel like this is just kind of in the middle here, because this is like, it's time for you to speak up for yourself. You have music, express yourself by playing an instrument or singing. Music will lift your spirits. I kind of feel like for some of you, this is the creativity. This is the new way to look at things. You have animals. Animals are important to you. Animals heal, comfort, and relax you. I also feel like these are like areas of your life. Again, this is a general reading. So for some of you, this is like you wanted to get into some sort of musical type of career or hobby. Animals, like a veterinarian or a vet assistant, or doing something with animals. This is your confirmation to do that. You have a holiday. It's time to go on that holiday that you've been dreaming about, live life. I kind of feel like this is like that message I was talking about in the beginning with this energy that's coming in with the Taurus New Moon is rest. It is time for you to rest, and especially with all this nightmarish insomnia, it's time for you to take this rest, to take time for yourself. With Mother Nature and Mother Nurture here popping up too, I really feel special with this forest and nature here. If you can get out into nature, if it's like getting away on a little, even if it's overnight, leaving on a Saturday, staying overnight and come back on a Sunday, or even just a day trip to get out into nature, away from things. Take a little holiday away from all that chaos and all that noise. Love. It is the right time for you to experience a loving, committed relationship. And that can be with the Divine Mother, really there's this draw for you to connect to that motherly energy from the other side, and I like that. Yeah. And passion. Passion isn't confined to sexual energy. Life is meant to be felt. Don't hold back. So yeah, there's definitely this new passion, like it was talking about with this Magician, that Ace of Swords. You have this new passion coming in as you believe that you are worthy and unconditionally loved by this beautiful, powerful beings on the other side. A huge group. The Creator in spirit, your guardian angel, your angels, your spirit guides, your loved ones who are on the other side, your ancestors. There's a whole slew of beings of unconditional love and light that love you unconditionally. They are around you, like it says, surrender to spirit. They won't mess with your free will. But if of your own free will you ask them for signs and guidance and help, they will bring it to you. So I love this for you, all you beautiful Cancer signs. It's going to be a wonderful week. Feel the love. And if you are looking for even more messages of love from above, in addition to these weekly energy updates, I also put out monthly readings for each zodiac sign, which I will, like I mentioned at the beginning, the May ones will be coming out this following week, and a variety of other videos. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those messages and be notified immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up, click this like button, also click the subscribe button, and then that'll give you access to that notification bell. And when you go in there, if you select the all option, then you'll be notified of any new videos that come out on this channel. Also, doing any of those things helps spread the love. So when you like a video, you share a video, you comment on a video, or you subscribe to a channel, doing any of those things makes the YouTube algorithm so happy it wants to share the videos of that channel with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, I am grateful for that. Also, these are general readings. If you're looking for even more specific information for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is also in the description box below. All right, Cancer signs. Beautiful, beautiful Cancer signs. As you go throughout this following week, please know every second of every day you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things, the Mother and the Father of all things. And of course, I love you too. You have an amazing week. I'm sure I'll be talking to you very soon, but in the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.